Hi, everybody. So let me see who's here. Good morning. Uh, so hold on, let me make sure I have everything here. And also I see the chats with you. Uh, can you hear me well? How are you doing today? Tell me how's your mood? How's everything? Uh, None. Okay, so just write something in the chat. I see you here, and we will start. I want to make sure you can hear me correctly, you could see me clearly. Mhm. Sure. No. Uh-huh. Hey, I was really looking forward to meeting you. Oh, hi, Lena. Okay, I need to move it here so I could see. What are you writing? Okay, great. So let's start. Uh, yeah, it's really nice meeting you too today. Looking forward to our class today, to our master class. So I'm really excited to see you here today on this important step for you. And I want to talk about something important. Have you ever felt that you know a lot, but nothing changes in your life? Let me know if you ever felt this. Or you studied so many things, you have a huge knowledge, but really nothing changes. Okay, so yeah, today we will figure out together what prevents you for truly entering your power, and you will begin to feel alive again, energetic, free, and I wanna share with you unique practices and my unique product as well. And really important to it's really important to for women who feel that they no longer want to be strong, and wanna carry everything on their shoulders. They just want to, kind of feel alive again, feel relaxed, and feel that power within instead of kind of trying, get everything perfect, uh, like in the world. And it will help you to reduce your anxiety and gain the clarity and connect with your body more, which is really important instead of just mind and knowing. And you will see the difference what's uh, between knowing in your mind and really feeling in your body. Because and like knowing with yourself, like living it instead of thinking it. It's a huge difference. And we're gonna hold on, let me show you the presentation I prepared for you. Um, so I'll share some important practices with you, and um, also I'm gonna share some of the stories that I had with my clients and I had myself. So just write something in the chat so I could see that you know what I'm talking about, and uh, like you understand it. If not, I could explain more. Okay, great. So I had very interesting case. One of my clients, it was on one of my tantra classes in person, and she had requests. She wanted to have a relationship, and she couldn't figure out what's wrong. And during the tantra class, because we had some interactions and some practices, she realized that she had been closed for uh, male energy. So she didn't feel safe at all with male energy, and she would immediately, her reaction would be like to reject it. And in life, she saw this pattern in life, how it was in her marriage, that she would fight with her husband anymore to create from that subconscious pattern. And she realized that she's still carrying it. Even she divorced, she kind of push away men. And the difference between just feel it, between to understand it and feel it in the body and to release, then we had some practice when she released that fear of man and fear of uh, fear of unknown as well. And after that, she realized she wants to fix her relationship with her ex-partner, not to get back together, but for her child and to have more compassion. And her relationship really, really changed because she felt more safe to let masculine energy in, like in her life. And also, what's most amazing, she met someone, and she was able to let the person in. She said before she was with men, and she was never a person who liked to cuddle, who liked to hold hands, and that's changed as well because her body you know, um, started to wanting the cuddles and to uh, to feel another human body. So that changed a lot. Uh, that's what's different. Like what's the difference between the mind and the body? When we find the pattern, subconscious pattern in the body, and we really go deep into it, and if it's a fear or whatever feeling it is, if we really dive in and we experience it through the body, and eventually we let it go, then we started to see the shift between the connection with people, how you react on the situations, and that's what's actually that work is about. The mostly to be able free yourself from the stuff, subconscious stuff that holds you from getting what you want. So let me see if you have any questions. Have you ever noticed something similar in your life? What was the uh, maybe you had some like other reactions, or tell me if that situation resonates with you. I wonder. Also, what's your biggest concerns, and maybe if you have any requests, why you here? Let me know why you're here. So let me move the presentation. Uh, okay. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I see what you write because I don't want to lean too much. Mm. Yes. So we work with body a lot and with some patterns and emotions and feelings that stuck in the body. And the practice helps you to release whatever you have there. And it will help you first to feel your body more, to have a connection with your body, to understand what your body trying to tell you with whatever, with pain, with your emotions, with whatever you're going through. And also uh, to wherever you have, to be able to rebuild that connection. And then most most likely you use really little, I would say, like 5% of the potential of your body, and you don't even know what your body capable of. And when we start to dive into the body with tantra or with other, and really knowing your true power, you know, it's it's amazing what start to happens in your life. So everything is response perfect. Okay. Okay. For new people who is here, my name is Amrita, and let me tell you about myself a little bit. I'm originally from Russia, and I moved to Los Angeles, I would say 10 years ago, and I was able to experience both of the cultures. And I studied with Tantra, enlightened masters all over the world, and I really learned different techniques how to work with the body and with subconscious. And most of those teachers, they not like teaching online. You gotta come there and have the retreats or to receive from the teacher to the student. And I studied a lot for myself because I was searching and I was experiencing, and then I had so many amazing experiences. My life shifted so much, and I really wanted to share it with the world, with other people. And like eventually, um, I started to share, and I built my own technique, and I believe that there are so many courses out there. And when you go through the course, it's mostly like your mind learning, right? And when your mind learning, it doesn't give you so much instead of when you're experiencing in your body. And that's what's when like real change happening, when you dive in into experience. If you ever think of the as an example, if someone tells you, don't go to the stove, it's gonna burn, most likely, like you would remember it, but okay. But if you once go to the stove and burn yourself a little, like then that memory gonna be in your body. And if it's in your body, like next time, like when you go to the stove, your body, what's gonna do? It's gonna automatically like don't let you touch the stove because that your body remembers. That's how powerful that memory. And it's really important to know how to work with that memory and use it for your benefit instead of, for your limit. And that's what this practice is mostly about. And what's why I was trying to tell you, that's why I was telling you that story, because that's a huge difference when you like really read something, know something, and you go through experience, you dive in. Then real changes start to occur because you kind of in the experiencing the change, and then you kind of reborn into the new self. So I believe in that. Uh, I believe in that type of knowledge that lives in the body, and I know how to work with the body. So let me know if you have any questions about it, and if I was if I was detailed enough so you could understand what I mean, because it's really important to understand. Because it's time when we have a lot of information. We can read about a lot of stuff because it's really exposed to the public. But also, when you just studying, it doesn't change anything. So um, let me know. What do you don't feel needed in the relation? There is stones maybe similar how to solve this. I've been thinking about. So yeah, I'm running your messages. Just give me a sec. If you have any questions, write your questions here. I'll be happy to answer them as well. If you feel needed in a relationship. So what to do if you don't feel needed in the relationship? It's a great question because so many people going through this, and uh, and that's normal to feel that in our society, but you don't have to feel that. Uh, it just most likely when you were a child, you somehow got that feeling into your body. You don't remember when, um, and your partner just bringing that feeling, and it has nothing to do with your partner. That's a first thing to understand, to stop projecting that on your partner. And then through the practices, when you use the practice and you really dive in into that feeling of feeling unwanted, or feeling uh, or feeling not loved, right? You go to that experience through the practice, better with facilitator, and you just live through that feeling. You might need to do it once or several times, and then eventually, when you do it, you express yourself, you express the emotions that you had there. Why you keep like bringing that situation back and back again? Because that happened back then, and you never had a chance to express your feelings. That's why that situation keep popping up, right? So that's why it's important to leave that. And with all of the rage, with all of the emotions, sadness, and when you do that, you're not gonna feel it again. That situation not gonna come back. Even if your partner, for some reason, not giving you love, you understand, okay, and you feel it in your body, he is doing it most likely because he never had that experience in his life and he doesn't know how to give it to me. It has nothing to do with me or being worthy or being loved. So that's how the transformation happening. And the first, be aware of it. Second, not to project on your partner. And the third, to go through the experience and through the practice with that intention. And trust me, you're going to be liberated from that. Eventually, all of those like emotions or whatever, like feelings that you have there, like experiences, right? Being unwanted, unloved, eventually, you, when you go through this, it's gonna turn into something beautiful and you're gonna be grateful for this. Even for worst pain that you ever had, trust me. It's gonna turn into the beautiful most beautiful gift if you really do this practice with your heart. So I hope I answered your question. Tell me if I did. Okay, so the what I've been thinking about starting to work with the body for a long time, and I really want to do Tantra. Amazing. Really body work is exciting and it's amazing work that could bring you and lead you to change. And it's a quick, like most, like fastest, I would say fastest. I hope you can understand my English. I know it's not the best, but I think it's understandable. So everything to spot on. I have goosebumps. Oh, amazing. I Yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. I really love of my partner when I became whole. Yes, yes, yes. Everything what we're trying to get from wherever, from the work, from other people, when we start to do the work and we come back to wholeness, right? I don't need the partner to feel needed. I don't need the work to feel like, worthy or successful. Like when you bring those pieces back to wholeness, you know, then you're unstoppable and you're capable of many things. And it's really hard to provoke you. Uh, and you see everything in life as the like even someone uh, you know, someone activate something, some emotions or feeling, even pain, sadness, you're grateful for that because it's your feeling and it's your responsibility to work with that feeling. It has nothing to do with other person. You stop, projecting that stuff on other people. Even if you meet someone like asshole, and they're really mean to you, you understand, okay, why should I react to that? I can just leave. Let's say if you go on the street and you see the crazy person and that person start to scream at you, you just look at them, mostly think, oh, it's a weird. Next time I'm not gonna go this direction because it's a lot of like homeless people or weird people here, right? You're not gonna carry that, oh, someone screamed on me for like 2 years or 2 months. Who cares? Okay. So, hi Alex. Amazing. So, Yeah, let me share about the confidence. It's actually perfect because that's something what I've been working for, for a while. I want to share one more story of my client about the breakups and the relationship because it's really important. I had uh, I had a client who came to the session and she was in a relationship for 13 years. And after a session, and she couldn't break up with her partner for like 4 or 5 years. And after a session, I didn't see her for months. And then I met her accidentally in some gallery somewhere in LA. And I asked her what changed. She said that she quit the relationship, toxic relationship that she couldn't quit, for a while. And I asked what changed. Because during the session, she didn't feel much because some people have tendency to have so much stuff with it, like stuff within from life, right? And they turned off their feelings completely. So they numbed. They don't feel anything. And they come to session and they're like, I don't feel anything. I don't think it's working. I'm like, okay, give yourself a break and give yourself time because you don't have an option, just to feel love or just to feel joy. You either feel everything or you feel nothing. And a lot of people choose to feel nothing because they couldn't handle pain like some time ago. So it was her case. And she said, oh, I didn't feel anything. And then after a session, she left. And then I met her. She said, oh, I broke up with my boyfriend. Like, what happened? She's like, something shifted inside me. I just couldn't lie to myself anymore. It just, I did not resonate with him anymore. I couldn't handle it anymore. And I realized that I couldn't leave him because I was afraid to live by myself, to take care of myself. And I was lying to myself for a long time. And I couldn't lie to him or to me anymore. And we had honest conversation. And finally, I was able to move out, and I'm really happy. And we have a great relationship with him. So that's what happens when you did the work as well. And sometimes you might not even understand what happened, but then some people or some situation not resonating with your frequency anymore, and everything started to change in life. Uh, so this was really, really one of the coolest cases. I mean, I had so many, but I was surprised because some people need more session or more time. I needed some like years to open up. So some people need less, and that was amazing. Let's see if you have any other questions. Oh, thinking about starting to work with it. Yeah, on to do. Okay. Tell me how you feel, by the way. Tell me if, if that's resonating, and tell me if you're excited about Tantra. Have you ever heard of Tantra? Because there are a lot of rumors about Tantra. So, and about like my practice, the Tantra is just part of it. I have some other technique that I use, and it's a combination of all of those together. It's like a mix. Okay. Question about Confidence. Okay, it's a big one. I'm looking forward to share that with you because it's something what I'm going through right now. About like really feeling the confidence within into your body, into your knowing and be it instead of trying to have it. It's a huge, huge difference. So my story, I I wasn't confident for most of my life. And when it's like imagine if you don't have straight posture, right? And if you were born and you're walking like this, right? And someone tells you, get a straight posture. So you do that, but you have to make sure you carry that like posture, and but you know that you don't have a straight posture. It's just an example. You don't have a straight posture and you're trying to have it. So that's what about the confidence. You're unconfident and you're trying to have it. And in your body, it's like you're living one truth and you're trying to show that something else. But deep inside, that this is a truth. And if you feel unconfident and you're trying to show you confident, yeah, you're trying to get muscles, you're trying to look pretty, to get the beauty products, but deep inside, everything that you do is a makeup, just, you know, to show that you're confident, but deep inside you're not. And it's like a jail. I could speak for myself. For entire life, I try to do it. And I've been doing the body work through the vocal right now and through the sound, and it's really changed my life. I met someone amazing who was able to introduce me to that practice. And when I started to um, when I started to work on my vocal and singing, all of that stuff that I had in the body, plus I'm really doing the body work at the same time. All of those patterns in the body started to shift. And entire my life, I didn't have a straight posture, but that shifted. And it's a huge difference when you have that posture, like you have that, you know, like within, you feel that grounded. You feel grounded, you feel powerful from inside. And you don't need any proof from outside, you just feel it. You don't care what other people think you're confident or you don't. Doesn't really matter. You feel confident. You're rooted in the confidence, and you just experience it. That's how powerful it is, like the body work. And it's like, and then it doesn't matter how pretty you are. It doesn't matter how you look. You just feel confidence within, regardless. So this is really achievable with the body work. And the key to connect with the body and to connect to the root, like your personal root, where you don't feel confident, and re-experience it with different practices and let go from your body. And then when you feel that groundness, and also to work on, what was huge too, to be instead of to try to be. And it's huge because most of the time we're trying to fit in. We're trying to fit in society from the childhood. We're trying to fit in like in the school. We're trying to fit in the friend circle, wherever, because it's unsafe just to be who you are. Otherwise, like if you're a kid and you're really loud, what's gonna happen? You're gonna be punished, and it's really deep rooted into your body to to blend in, to be as everyone. So, and that's what's also the huge thing that prevents you to feel that confidence within and to work on the part that I am who I am and not trying to fit in. I respect other people's opinions, I respect the society opinions, but I have mine. And to build self-esteem. So self-esteem is self, I am, have my own self-esteem. So I have my own grade. I only compare myself with myself yesterday and tomorrow. That's it. And I'm not trying to fit in because as long as you're trying to fit in someone else's shoes, you're not gonna feel comfortable. You're gonna feel insecure, most likely. That's what confidence is. Just to wear your own shoes and work on your reaction on other people's reactions, right? Because if you look deeper, people only gonna see in you what they have within. So they're gonna project their stuff on you. So is it important to care about the opinion? Like, I'm not talking about don't care about the people, care about the people. But if some people leave you nasty comments on Instagram, who cares? Bye, delete them and move forward. It's only their pain or they were never heard and trying to be heard in your, on your Instagram page. So, because if you're happy, you're not never gonna go to someone else's page to leave nasty stuff, right? So it has nothing to do with you. When you understand that, you stop being afraid being yourself and care about other people's opinions. So that's what confidence is, to feel comfortable and strong enough, confident enough to express yourself how you feel in the society, to go on the stage and to say, I am who I am, that is that. So I hope I answered. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I listen with pleasure. Are there any? So let me know if let me know how you feel. If you have any other questions, and if you ever struggled with confidence yourself, because to be honest, it's, I'd say 80 or 90% people struggle with that, and it's normal. And um, it's important to overcome that, but it's not difficult to overcome that. Thank you, Alex. It's a pleasure. There any cases where, with the help of a practice, they grew themselves and the relationship improved? Oh yeah, of course, of course. So in your relationship with other people, right? When you stop projecting and when you really stop working on yourself, first you build a relationship with yourself. Like that human being is my favorite human being. I'm not speaking without like from the ego part. I'm speaking like when I'm waking up, I'm really happy to see myself. I really love myself. It's like exciting for me. It's, when you have that relationship with yourself, then all other relationship around you started to shift as well. So when you work on yourself, and work, I don't mean like work. Work on yourself, that means starting to get to know you, really starting to love yourself, but love not in terms of like self-love, like what's out there on the internet. Self-love, it's like exploring what love is, exploring like behind all of these veils of the information that you received, all of those projections that you had from parents, from society, from other people, from those experiences that you had, right? Who you are, what your energy is. When you start exploring that, that's the most exciting thing. You started to be free. like liberated, and all of those relationships started to shift. You're not reacting anymore. You're not getting upset on some stuff because you understand, I mean, it's not that important. The other people, it's like a mirror for you. You, your relationship is yourself mostly. And also they just showing you some patterns that and emotions that you have inside you don't want to see. And when you start to work on them quickly, those relationships improve fast, you know, and you're really happy with yourself and the people around you. All of the relationships, like with like your spouse, could be rebuilt, but they only showing that you disconnected, and it's a signal for you to work on yourself. That's it. And there's some illusion that you have in life, and it's just like in front of you, in like it's just your partner showing you that. Oh, I forgot about the presentation. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Let's move. Oop. Let's move to the next slide. I'll also want to share my personal stuff with you. I've been going through different changes in life, and I explored different things, as I said. And I'm really grateful for all of the pain that I had from other people, because they really brought me to, like, if that wouldn't happen to me, I wouldn't dig into myself and find that unconditional love within, joy, happiness, and I would still have that limited beliefs about the relationship, about the body. Tantra really show you the way how you can explore yourself and your partner, like with huge depth, and like fall in love unconditionally. It's like every time, imagine, like we run into the same routine all the time, and it's usually, and it's normal, right? But if that happens, you stop living. You just live on autopilot, you know? And that autopilot, you no longer have joy, you no longer have happiness. And it's really, like, it's really important to have that every time, like every moment is different. And when you start to explore that moment as the kid, and when you start to explore your partner, even after 15 years of the relationship, I have couples who've been together for like years, and they know each other from A to Z, but it's a different angle. When they start to explore different practices together, when they start to explore their bodies in the from the different angles, from with with meditations, and connect on the different level, on the spiritual level, on the soul level, on the physical, start to explore the body potential. It's like open the huge new universe for them. It's like a new honeymoon that's infinite. So yeah, I saw that transformation um many times. Like for a lot of people who going through that, it's just a new period of life that could really change the relationship for better, and open that unconditional love. And that's why I'm really happy, because not that many people like know about tantra and what it can do for marriage, for partnership, right? But it's a huge benefit, and it's to be honestly, it's like a miracle. miracle, and it's a blessing to be able to go to the new depth with your partner. The reason why it's happening, like, people want to get divorced, or it's not, we're not loving each other anymore, la la la, or whatever, or we're fighting a lot. It's because on that depth you're done, but there is a new depth. You could like really dive in together and then meet each other again and study and explore each other on that level. Uh, I mean, it's amazing. It's like a reunion, with the same person, but not really the same. So, have you ever tried Tantra? Have you heard if you heard something, let me know about Tantra. I'm wondering. So, okay, let's see, where is my presentation? Well, I'll change the slide for you so you could read if you want. Oh, where is my chat? Okay, chat is, I have so many different windows here, and I'm new to this. Okay, so tell me if you heard about that Tantra, and if you have partner, maybe you want to explore it with, or it could be self-process when you're exploring yourself. I started with self-exploration through meditations, through body work, and it's been a blessing. It's changed my life completely. So, what helps you to, to cope with difficult moments in life? How you go through the stress, how you deal with the stress. You know what's one of the most important things? I believe that the facilitator, needs to practice their work, not just to share the techniques they learned. They need to be in that process too, and it's really important. For me, it's constant process of self-exploration. I really enjoy it. Like, eventually, it's no longer gonna be about trauma. Eventually, you understand that you no longer have any traumas, and it's gonna be more about joy, happiness, and you're just gonna love doing it. You just love exploring your body potential, the energy work. I mean, every time on each session, it's gonna be 20 people, and every person gonna have completely different experience. Same facilitator, me, the music, everything the same, but because you are all different and you have different backgrounds, that's what's amazing too. So you're gonna have completely different experiences. Um, Also, I want to share a little bit more about, you know, in nowadays there are a lot like women becoming men, and they kind of more in the masculine than in the feminine, and then they feel lost. They feel uh, they no longer feel actually. They no longer feel, they are not happy in the relationship. They not feel as a like women. They feeling that they carry everything on their shoulder, unhappy, and don't know what to do with it. Like too much control on there, and because they have to, they have to live and they have to provide. So that happens a lot, um, and it's normal. First, you just accept this. And then we have masculine and feminine within us, both of us, men and women, and really important. to bring those two, like the balance between two of those. So if you know you're masculine more now, that's okay. You just have to, get in touch with your feminine and turn on your feelings, right? Turn on your feminine energy, sensitivity, and if you have partner, you you can come to work and have that masculine energy and that, force to do things, and then come to work and be wife, uh, mother, and have that softness. It's just that capacity, right, to be able to switch from one to another one. So, and for men too, it's important to have that connection to your feelings, to sensitivity, and that opens a new like universe for you. And you're gonna be still man, and you're gonna be still like strong, but you're able to feel. So, uh, that's um, that's actually in my upcoming course. It's like for beginners. That's what we're gonna get in touch with. We're gonna get in touch with our feminine part, like slightly activate it, feel our body, you know, um, get encountered with your own like female self, and also turn on our feelings, because it's important to feel, and it's important to feel both. You know, we don't have to get rid of the masculine. That part helped us a lot. It's carried us like through the life, right? It's helped us achieve that much. We're gonna keep it, but also the feminine part where we also can feel sexy and, you know, feminine and nourished and, um, you know, when we don't have to be strong all the time. We could be like women. It's important too. So, okay, so let's see if you have any other questions for me. Um, Interesting. Yeah, it's a great question. Thank you so much. So inside, I'm feeling, I understand what you're talking about, but inside, I'm feeling empty. I don't have connection with my body, and it happens a lot. And um, why is that happening? As I said, because we get disconnected from some of the feelings, or some of the, let's say there is a situation happened in your life, and it's been like traumatizing, and subconsciously you might even forgot that situation, but that fear, that emotion lives in your body. And at that moment, back then, you were not able to process that. That's your body turned off completely the feeling into your body. Like you're feeling, but, you know, more from the mind. And so you could survive back then. But it's been a long time ago. You grew up, and it's safe for you to go through that, to re-experience that, and to let it go. You don't have to carry it anymore. And when you decide, just make an intention to let it go through the practice. It can be any practice. I give so many different practices that could help you with that. So you just go through the one feeling for the first time. You experience that. Mostly people who is not feeling more, like a lot, and don't have connection with your body, when they start doing the practice first, they start to feel anger, pain or wherever emotions had been blocked there. And they start to just experience it, release, 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 release. And into one even session, you could release so much. And then you release that, you expand, and you start to experience more love, more joy in your life, everything. So you just slowly, in your terms, let yourself to experience it a little bit, like in your pace, how in your pace and how like in your comfort zone. You experience a bit like a drop, 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 and eventually you feel connected more with your body and you let yourself experience all of the emotions, and when that real connection builds in. So I hope I answered your questions. Yeah, just do the practices, and don't and give yourself time. Just give yourself time, process it, and um, it might be one session, but it could be 6 months. It depends how much you have there. Let's say if you're 30 years old and for 30 years you've been putting all of the stuff within, like inside of you, like if it's gonna come out, like all at once, it's gonna be too much. So it's gonna be slowly, 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 and eventually more free, more open, more trust, more happy, more and more and more and more, and eventually like you feel great, you feel connected with your body, you listen to your body, you understand that the pain or any other type of the emotions that you have in your body, just a signal. That's the way the body talking to you, and you know how to let it go, and you're not no longer afraid of it because you experience it so much. So I had a situation. I had a situation when on one of my sessions. Some of our sessions, the people just come, they close their eyes, and then the session begins. There's a music, and they start to just go through this process of connecting with their body and letting go. So I had so many like people who would come, and the body start to release, and they would release for a while. I mean, it's not one session. They like I would do these sessions once or twice a week, and they would come, but eventually in a month, for some people in 4 months, depends how much they have. For some people, even in 3 sessions, depends on the person. Like I don't know. It's your process. So they eventually start to feel free. So some people would come and they start to like cry. And every session, there one woman, she would come to session, she would cry and she would scream. But in the fourth session, she said, I let go of something that I've been holding for like 45 years of my life. So I was raped when I was a child. I couldn't let it go. I went through the therapy, so many stuff, but it was so deep in my body, I couldn't let it go. So, and she said, finally, I felt I was able to release that. Can you imagine how big it is? How liberating it is? I mean, for 45 years, someone would carry stuff and was able to release it. So it's really powerful. The body work is really powerful. If you never tried it, I'm really excited for you because, I mean, it's a huge new world and it's amazing. The other case I had, there was another girl who would come to sessions, and that would be funny. She would, she cries for 15 minutes, crazy, like, you know, hysterically, and then she would laugh for the next 20. she would cry. And she said, like, during the session, what different emotions would come. She would release them, another emotion, release them, another emotion, release them, another emotion. She's like, after this session, she's like, wow, like I feel like years of the stuff was just left. So, uh, okay, let me change the presentation page for you so you could see what I have prepared for you here. So, let me see if you have any questions about that. So, in the end of the class, I want to do the practice for you, like a guided meditation. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be simple. I don't want to overload you. I'm not gonna give you anything crazy right now. But uh, something that you can have the first step and to connect with your body. So it's gonna be something simple. Let's see. So many pages. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that's really important that you're writing down insights and um yes. Yes. So yeah. We're gonna have a practice in a bit. Um so yeah, I found also the um formula for myself. So first you feel, then you relax, and then consolidate. And let me explain. If you have any situation in life or something you want to change first, you really need to go to like deep, um, diving into that, experience that, right? To feel that. And then after that, you letting go, relax, and then consolidate. It's really simple, but it just how body work is. So yeah, let's do the meditation quick. Let me know if you're ready. Let me know if you're ready. Uh, so many. Your body. Okay, so let's do the quick meditation and the practice together. So let's close our eyes Deep inhale and softly exhale. Deep inhale and softly exhale. Now I want you to think of the situation or your reaction or something that you want to work on. Better to choose something that if you reacted or something, or it could be some messages in the body, like a pain or anything. So if that's a situation or it's a person, just connect with your feelings about that, how you feel about yourself in that moment. Or if it's a emotion or it's a pain in the body, connect to that. And ask yourself, ask your body, what is that feeling? Or what is that pain telling me about? If I'm reacting on my partner and feeling unloved, what is that feeling telling me that about? It's like a signal for you to see something in your life. And you're gonna get in like instant answer. Don't think, just first answer is right. Sometimes it's not logical at all. What can I do to change that? The first answer is right. If you have any pain or something, or any like a body reaction, right? The physical, ask yourself what my body trying to tell me by that. What I'm not hearing, why my body trying to talk to me this way, what I need to hear, what I need to bring to my attention. The next step is I'm accepting that reaction. I'm accepting, I agree and accept with everything what came up. I'm not fighting anything. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just accepting it as is. I'm accepting that reaction, that pain, those feelings and emotions. But I'm not that feelings. I'm something beyond of this. And those feelings just a signal for me to see something, and I'm choosing to see that. But I don't have to experience them. I choose to elaborate, but I'm not fighting with that. It's like it can be part of life, but I don't have to experience it. It's like when you look at the room, there's so many things in the room, right? But I'm choosing the same. There are so many different feelings, and I can choose what I can experience. I'm the one who is a choose, like who's choosing instead of. And now connect to your heart. Thanks yourself. Thanks those feelings because those feelings was indicators, you know, and let go them with love, with gratitude and joy. Those feelings just showed you that you could go deeper within. Hug yourself. You know, that person that you're hugging right now, this is the only person that you have for entire life. This is the person that you're gonna spend your life together. This is the only person you have to take care of for entire life. And make a decision to love that body, to love that person, to take care, to hug, to nourish, to explore. Ask that person what do you love? What do you really want? How can I make you even happier? What can I give you? How can I take care of you? If that person is happy, that your life gonna be pretty happy. So you just need to learn how to take care of that human being. And then you can take care of anyone in life as well. But if you don't know how to love that body, that human, you're not gonna be able to love anyone because it's come from the self-love. So thank yourself for coming here today, for, deciding to explore yourself. Just with that little step, with that little practice, nothing crazy, but it's a first. You planted the seed, and that seed gonna grow up. And every day, just check in with the person, with that favorite person, right? Check in and ask, how are you? What can I do for you? How can I take care of you today? How often do you touch yourself, like do the massage? We often want to get a massage from someone, but how often do we give massage ourselves? We want to get love from someone, we want to feel needed. But how often you give yourself that love and you tell yourself, I need you so much. I need you to be happy. I really love you. You know, I'm happy that I have you. I'm happy waking up with you every day in my bed. So then, no matter what's happening around you, like if you have that relationship, your life gonna be amazing. But then, funny enough, that your life starts to mirror everything, mirror your relationship with yourself. And then you're happy with other people too because they start to notice you suddenly, they start to love you suddenly. Miracle happens. So open your eyes. I see you already writing some comments. I'm looking forward to see them. Let's see. One on fire. That's normal. Yeah, that's normal to feel the energy. And you told me you're not sensitive, but I think you're sensitive enough to feel that. And yeah, be thankful for yeah, firstly for yourself and your universe. You are everything. Oh, Melissa, thank you for this beautiful question. Yes, I mean, we just did a little bit. It's not even, it's, I just want you to have that connection, but that little bit could really grow into something bigger. And imagine if daily, for some time, you would have exploring yourself, exploring that connection, exploring your power, exploring your feminine or masculine part. It doesn't really matter. So imagine that. How life is gonna change, like how life is going to change for you. Yeah, so I'm actually really happy to announce something really cool for you because I have amazing course coming up. And this one is really simple. It's not the practices like where you have to practice for 2 hours per day or no, it's kind of for like a little bit beginners, but still deep one like daily for a little bit of time, like for 10, 20 minutes per day, you exploring yourself, you exploring your energy, and it start to shift your life. You start to rebuild the relationship with yourself, with your energy, with your confidence, and kind of getting to know your new self. And then everything start to shift. So, and I have like recorded course where we do it together, and it's like short. I think it's like a week or 2 weeks long. So uh, it's really amazing to kind of try it in to go into something more deeper. You know, uh, it's already live. You can you can buy it online. You're gonna have the sign here where you could go to the website and you could like buy it. And it's like really affordable. I made it like really affordable. So for people, um, let's see what questions. If you have any questions about the course, let me know. The course name is Awaken Her. So it's not a course, it's return to your body, to your breathing, to your inner fire, with like really amazing and simple practices. And we're gonna have like some breath work, some spirit daily body activations, which is pretty amazing, emotional reunion, some ceremonies with a mirror, and it's a cool stuff. So, and then it's going to be some audio guidance plus meditations. Um, and you will see how your life is changing. Relationship will become softer, desire is going to be more clearer, and you will stop to, chasing and begin to attract and start really like feeling it like within, not trying to get outside. Like I really have it within. I have that power and happiness also. So, and for everyone, it's going to be different. Like you're going to get from the course because you are all different. So, you're going to have your unique experience. So, and also like how to go through from the survivor, like surviving to the to live, to enjoy life, to experience life and beauty and presence, and to have like courage to be yourself and to express yourself in the world, which is like for me pretty amazing. So um, if you feel that call in yourself, click to the link in the description and join. So we're gonna have the link here. Let's see how to turn a link. Link. Yeah, I think, yeah, we're gonna have that link where you could just click and buy. So, as I said, it's like really affordable. So, and instead of the hard work, like you can be like more in the flow and go to this like exploring yourself, which is for me the most amazing, and live in the harmony and not trying to achieve anymore, just come from the different state of being, I would say, you know. So the course is only $37, guys. Mm, It's really cheap. And originally it was like 130 or $120. So if you purchase it today, I'm giving you a discount and it's gonna be $37 only. And this price is available for 24 hours. And tell me if you have any questions. How does it sound for you guys? So also tell me what changes in yourself would you like to see in your coming weeks? And what does it mean for you to live in your feminine energy every day? Let's see what you. I love your questions. Uh, let's see, presentation. I'll change that slide too. I can imagine that feeling if you do the how do often the yeah. So basically, you can. What's most amazing about it? You could do it in your pace. Mostly it's like a few practices per day, short ones or a practice per day. So, and this one, you could do it on your own, but it's going to be with my guidance. Wait, oops, it was my camera. I hope we're not gonna get disconnected. Oh, please help. Oh no. Just a sec. Uh, oh no. Uh-huh. Okay, so sorry guys, I have a little bit of uh just give me a sec. Sorry about that. For some reason my camera not turning on, so let's check that. Let's just have a little break for a few minutes and then we will continue. Okay, perfect. We are back online. That's great. Finally, finally. Let's see. Okay, let's change that. Let's see how many. Seven. Okay, so me. Let's see what's your questions. Sorry about that. Okay, so how often do you practice, and Juniors, do you do your own? That's very. So this course is going to be designed. What's most amazing about it, you could do it on yourself, and it's just you do it when it's comfortable for you. I designed it this way. I pre-recorded everything, and it's just gonna be like really easy, and it's a little bit each day, a little bit, but this like builds up. Uh, Definitely better with a teacher, but because I'm guiding you through that and you're doing it with me, it's like you're doing it with me kind of in the real time, so it's not a big difference. What else? Uh, yes, so yeah, working with the Kundalini energy, with the body work that I do with true activation, the source within, the Kundalini source within. It's like really safe, but at the same time, like for people who practice that, they have that connection and they like immediately could re-wake that. And it's really important. And it's also show you like exploration of the different parts of your body and removes a lot of blockages. Um, so, go workshop. So for the like you have yeah, you have a few options here. Um, I have the course that I just shared about, which is pretty amazing to start with. It just and its price is amazing. And also I have a personal sessions. Personal session it's about 1 or 2 hours, and I think it's around I think around $400 per session. It's really deep, it's powerful. We get the exact situation or uh, like like you have an intention and we work on that situation together. People have an amazing results, like really amazing results. Also, I do host sometimes online classes, group online classes, but not frequently. You could join too. But two options available. The one is like a personal session, and another one is the course. I would suggest to start with a course, and if you really feel called or you really feel urged to work on something and uh, you want to dive deep immediately, get a personal session. I mean, if it's an option for you, of course. So let me know if you have any other questions. I'll be happy to answer. Yeah, so basically on my website, you can connect, you could do both. You could buy the course and also you could reach out for a personal session and you can, schedule it. So pretty amazing. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. Uh, and if you have any questions on any product that I just mentioned. So on the personal session also I work I able to see, the subconscious patterns that you've been holding on, and be able to rewire and to let go of them. So in that case, the situation started shifting in your life. Also, the other option is to go to the group session and to re-experience and to leave and to dive in with intention. And each time it's deeper and work on the different situations too. And it gives an amazing results as well. So, general chat where I'll be in touch with you additionally 5 days, and the course is gonna be, just only short. It's just gonna be 3 days course. It just a little, a little um, dive in and to try to explore yourself and to see how you like the practices and everything, and then you're able to go deeper. So with what request so yeah, with basically it's for people who disconnected with the body completely, or even a little bit, who lost their contact with their feelings and emotions, with women who really tired of, carry everything on their shoulder and to be strong, but inside they already have that, they're really tired in life. Also, it's for if you don't have confidence, and in relationship you feel uh, you don't feel enough love from the partner, or you don't feel worthy of love at all. So, and it's if you have lack of the feminine and that softness, and you try to control everything, that pretty, and stay in your head, that helps uh, to connect with your feelings and with your body. Happy to answer. Let me know if you have any other questions. For everybody it's different. It depends on you. It depends on your history. For some people, it's going to be immediate result. For some people who had, so much like stuff they carry for long time, it's going to be longer. But at least you start to build that relationship with yourself, and that relationship and contact start to change everything in your life slowly. I hope I answered your question. Any other questions? So I turns on the during the 24 hours second by on. So for $37, it's gonna be the course itself. Yes. So basically, you will be able to buy a course and to go through that course yourself. And uh, but it's not going to be a group. It's not like it's a little bit different. Sometimes I have courses when, let's say, I have like 50, 30 people joining the course at the same time, and then we diving in together and have a chat and everything. So this course is going to be different because it's like really introduction. It's just you have experience with the practices with my guidance and trying and exploring it yourself. But also you will be able to chat and, you know, after the course, if you to share your experiences, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them, of course. So, but it's not going to be like a group chat. Yes. So on the website you will be able after the course to connect with me for 5 more days if you have any questions, and you will be able to have access for the course for 2 months, so uh, you could get back to the practice and redo them and dive deeper if you want. You have access to all of the materials. So guys, let's drop last questions. If you have any questions, let me know. No? Okay. I hope I answered to all of them, and I'm really excited to see you there. Um, it's a great opportunity to try the product and to get to know yourself better, and all of the messages you get in life, like in the body, or like any reactions that you have in the situation. It's just a sign for you to go deeper within yourself and to explore yourself. When you really start to explore yourself, you really, uh, I mean, you're no longer gonna have that. So you're no longer gonna attract the situations in life where, uh, you know, where someone needs to bring the pain out of you. If you if you dive deep in yourself and working on your emotions. So, um, I'm wishing you, a great day. It's an evening here. I'm currently not in Los Angeles. I hope you enjoyed the masterclass as I did. And yeah, I see you, I guess, at the course. And if you need support or have any questions, feel free to write me, and we'll be happy to answer all of your questions. So just wait for a few more minutes if you have any other question, last minute call. And okay, so no questions. Okay, perfect then. Great to see you all. Great to meet everyone new. Everyone who's going to be watching the recording, nice to meet you too. If you want to explore more and see my practices, you can go to my website or you can go to my Instagram page and to learn more. Also, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Write me, ask me questions. I love to answer them. And you inspire me actually when you do that. I love to connect with people. Okay, have a great day and aloha. Bye. Mm.